Okay, so today we're talking about the Bunkai Bash. This has been around since 2013, I believe, and now in its 8th year. So work that out yourself. The original idea was I was going to do a camp with a guy called James Lawrence and another bloke called Andy Daly, and we were going to do a camp down somewhere in the West Country. But the excitement of what was it called? Mad cow disease came along, and so it got cancelled, and we couldn't do it. And then it sort of went into a black hole. Excuse me. And then a couple of years later, I thought, I need to do something, and had Ian Abernathy coming down anyway to do a course, and I said to him, "Look, I want to run a camp. Are you interested in teaching at that?" He said yes. And so the first one was, well, it's not where it is now. I can't remember where the hell it was. It was somewhere in a campsite, which was quite exciting because at the place there's also a climbing wall. And in that first year, as we were kicked off the first day, and someone had fell off the climbing wall and broke their leg really badly, and an air ambulance turned up and landed in the field opposite. So it was all quite exciting stuff.
So not for you lot then. The air ambulance wasn't for you guys.
Wasn't for us. No.
Yeah.
One of those more dangerous things like climbing. Most sports are more dangerous than karate. It seems to be fair.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the bash now is the 8th bash this year, coming up this month. What can we say about the bash? It's
pirate themed, isn't it?
It is. It's pieces of 8, so it's a pirate themed bash.
You said
you can wear. If you want to wear,
Aye.
Oh God, he's off now. Mention pirates, can't stop him. So, I mean, it starts on Friday night. A lot of people don't turn up till the Saturday morning, but it starts on Friday night. We do a couple of quick sessions, go for a curry. Then Saturday morning we get up. I think we've got, how many sessions we got? About 9 sessions on Saturday, broken up by breaks and lunch, obviously, so everyone doesn't die of exhaustion. Then we have a massive barbecue, which is one of the highlights of the weekend. I think most people would attest to it being one of the best barbecues they've been to.
I like to get their hands on Rowan's meat.
Everyone likes to get their hands on Rowan's meat, that is true.
And
then Sunday we wake up, do some sessions up until lunch, at which time everyone's tired enough to go home and chill. I think the thing about the bash is it's quite a laid back thing. People have been asking me when they've been booking, do I have to do this? Do I have to do that? And the answer is, you've paid, you're turning up, do what the hell you like. I am not your dad, although I'm probably old enough to be some of their dads, but I'm not your dad.
Granddad.
Or granddad, thanks. So, if there's sessions you want to do them. If there's sessions you don't want to do, don't do them. That is up to you.
Yeah, I was going to say when he was talking about what it's like at the bash, I think the first one I went to was Bash 4, and I turned up on the Saturday. I think I was doing a little pad session, and I was quite impressed with the vibe. It's quite relaxed. It was. You weren't expected to do anything. If you didn't want to do it, you could just jump in whatever session you wanted to. I afforded them all, so never get up for the morning fitness. So that's just not for me. But yeah, you can do what you want, and like I say, it's quite a relaxed atmosphere, and everyone's so far every year that I've been, it's been decent. There's been no arsehole. So I'm sure that
we all know what you say about that. If you can't see the arsehole in the room, Brian.
Well,
I mean, yeah, I don't like being told what I've got to do and when I've got to do it. So I feel that would be rather bad of me to tell other people they've got to attend every session or whatever. Most people do, to be fair, because why wouldn't you? Is the real question.
Yeah.
So it's all held at Blackland Lakes campsite near Calne in Wiltshire. We train outdoors all day unless the weather's really bad, in which case we have an emergency hall that we can go off to and train there. And some people say, oh, what, you can't train outside in the rain? It's not that, but if you're sort of got 9 hours of standing in pissing down rain, people's enthusiasm wanes quite easily, I find.
Do it under umbrellas.
We could trade under umbrellas.
Yeah.
That is true.
So you're talking about the camping as well, but there are, for those who don't want to camp, local B&Bs, aren't there?
There are, and some
Bob's,
people already booked up to those.
Yeah, Bob's well, you used to camp there, didn't you, Bob? But
I used to camp, but yeah, I tend to extend the breakdown there from the installer. So we're Airbnb-ing again this time, and a couple of extra days down there.
Saving us all from his normal.
But yeah, this will be the 7th one I've been to, and I camped for the first 5, and then I thought, I'm too old for this shit. I'm going to go and sleep in a comfy bed. No, really, it's not that, because the campsite is very well equipped, actually. Good showers there, plenty of facilities. But what I found is it's just, well, if I'm going away for the weekend, I'll take Stella with me and we'll have a holiday and I'll just sneak out for the days. So that's why I gave up on the tenting.
So maybe we'll talk about who's teaching at the Bash this year. So that's another thing. Every year, I try and get different people to come and teach. It's not just a karate event, it's an event for all martial arts, and we all like learning off each other. There is a vibe of piss taking of all of the other martial arts by everybody, and if you can't take that, then it's probably best you didn't come, because we will rip the piss out of your martial art at some point, and we expect you to do the same to us. I'd feel hard done by if you didn't. So obviously I'm teaching. If you don't know who I am, then you're probably not watching this video. Brian's teaching. If you don't know who he is, you're probably not watching this video. After that, we have got Tommy Joe Moore, who has sort of burst onto the scene, as far as I can see, the last couple of years. Videos I've seen, he really does seem to know his stuff. He's ginger. So you can't have everything.
Bob and I trained with him early this year, didn't we, Bob?
Yeah.
And he presents really well. So he knows his stuff. You know, he's well researched. And it was a fun seminar that we attended, wasn't it, Bob? I enjoyed it. Good time, and also something slightly different from what we normally do. So yeah, it doesn't. He's not a karate guy, so yeah, he's the combatives, World War II combatives and bar titsu.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what he's teaching there, but
well, he hasn't told me yet on email, so I'm not sure either. So we'll wait and see.
Yeah, I wouldn't let that put you off, though, because again, you find that there are more similarities when you start moving around arts than there are differences.
So I'll let Brian talk about Demloft, because he knows him the best.
Yeah, Demetrius, my Aikido Jiu-Jitsu instructor, is amazing, really. So yeah, really good at folding people up while they're still wearing their clothes, or folding their clothes while they're still in them. I think that's the term, isn't it? Yeah. So and you know, it's just fun to watch me get beaten up, if nothing else. You know, so Dim
yeah, to be fair, we did enjoy that.
Dim will punish me. Well, I say punish me. He will actually. Yeah.
He will.
Yeah.
So come
it'll be really nice about it while he's doing it.
Yeah. I can't remember what Rowan said about him. Actually, he sort of gently destroy the gentle destruction of Brian. something like that. And he seems so soft when he does it, but it's quite impressive.
Yeah, he's a truly excellent martial artist, isn't
he? Yeah. So yeah, well worth attending for that. So there's
after that we have Jan the Dragon Man coming all the way from Denmark, and he is, if you haven't trained with Jan before, it's an experience. He's a top guy, more enthusiastic than probably anyone in the known universe.
That's what I say. It's enthusiasm, isn't it? It's scary. Really, just it's a good karateka as well.
He's awesome.
So, yeah.
The one thing is, Jan, and I'm speaking to you here, Jan, if you're listening, times, mate, times. So for everyone outside, each session is about 45 minutes. So
except for Jan's.
So the thing is, you get a very short snippet of something, and it's up to you if you want to go and look more at that afterwards. We could have like 3 instructors who did a big 4-hour sessions, but I like the dipping in. All the instructors have to try and just get one concept across relatively quickly. We've had a couple of instructors who have said to us, it's really hard actually just teaching for that short amount of time with a big group of people you don't know. And it is. So yeah, 45 minutes, mate.
Yeah, I think the first year I taught there, I was really worried. I said, oh, how am I going to fill this time with what I want to do? And then all of a sudden you look at the watch, it's like, shit, I'm going to run over if I don't get all this in. And you find that you've got a program that you want to teach. And for me, I've over the years kind of got better at it. But yeah, the first year I had a lot that I wanted to teach, and I didn't think I was going to get it.
Well, from an instructor's point of view, that's what I found with my stuff when I was going down there teaching, is that you whittle it down to the fact 45 minutes, you've got a good chance to teach one idea properly. And that's really it. But again, if you try and teach too much stuff in one go, then people start to get information overload. So a 45-minute session with one concept and a few drills to reinforce it seems to work really well. I'm looking forward to standing on the outside and not having to put the effort in this year.
So after Jan, we've got James Hall. So for people who don't know James, he's one of the instructors with my team, the Genjitsu Karate Kai. James is a massively clever guy and has been doing some actual real, scientific research into violence, and is going to be teaching some interesting things about bystander intervention this year. So that gives us all a break after we've eaten too much cake at lunch, just to let that go down before we start punching each other again. And after James, we've got Les Bubka, who is...
Yeah, I don't know if either of you have trained with Les, have you?
No, have not yet.
I did for the first time last year at the Karate for Mental Health. And he's I know we keep bigging up all the instructors that are on the list. I suppose you wouldn't have asked him if they were wankers and shit, but he's phenomenal. Les is a brilliant martial artist.
At least I know why I'm not going this year.
Sorry, Bob. I'll let the cat out of the bag now. But yeah, Les is amazing. Yeah, he's a little powerhouse, and he moves fantastically, and his knowledge is, it's up there. So yeah, I for one am looking forward to that. So
yeah, I'm hoping he's going to do some mix of wrestling with his karate, because I'm really interested in the wrestling side. So hopefully that'll be good. I'm just looking down the list now. So after that, another instructor we all love, Don Kane.
Yeah. Somebody else who likes to give me a beating. So, yeah. So I seem to get picked as a nookie a lot by different people, and so everybody enjoys seeing me get beat up. Don is he's given me some pain, hasn't he? So, but in a nice way, again, with a bit of love attached to it, I suppose. But yeah, it's good, isn't he? So the Kisaki Kai, isn't it? Kisaki Kai method.
Yeah, I can never say that.
Yeah.
But what I do always say with all these things, and it's no disrespect to the other instructors on the list, but I think anything with Don at is worth the cost of entry just for Don. To be fair, I pay money to go and see him anyway.
Yeah. And he did a private session for us during lockdown, actually, on Zoom, didn't he? He went through the rules of combat, and it was fantastic. Explained them beautifully, and it was a really, really good session. So you're like Bob just said, Don's well worth the money. So yeah.
And then last but not least, and the only reason I'm bringing her up last is because she's only coming on Sunday, is Mary Stevens. Unfortunately, she can't make Saturday, which is a shame. So she has got 2 sessions on Sunday. So Mary, for those who don't know, teaches the Athena School of Karate in Abingdon. Yeah. I should know, I've been there. She also works with Fair Fight charity. Has been doing lots and lots of research over the last few years about practical karate. Seems to be really into the movement. Haven't actually trained under Mary, so I'm waiting to see exactly what she's got in store for us on the Sunday. Don't know if anyone else wants to say anything about Mary.
Yeah.
Nice things.
Oh dear. Okay.
So, I mean, that's basically the lineup for this year. There's a load of good instructors. All of them are teaching one, or most of them are teaching 2 sessions. So if you miss one, you'll get another one. Jan's got 2 sessions, but that'll feel like 7 because of how long he teaches. And then hopefully at the end of Saturday, as long as the weather is good, we will be having the annual Shotokan versus the rest of the world competition. which is just a nice light-hearted bit of fun at the end of the session. But I won't tell you any more than that. You'll have to come and find out what it actually is. But it is pirate themed. So bring your rum. So yeah, I mean, as I said, it's it is a laid-back thing. We try not to take anything particularly seriously except the actual training. And then we're still having fun while we're doing the training. It's not like you can't have a laugh. Again, I think that's our whole mantra still, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think another good thing about it is it's all civic, because you're camping in a field. It's joggers and t-shirt, sweatshirt, whatever you're wearing. Nobody's in belts and gis. Nobody knows who is relative to them, and there aren't any egos involved in it. It's just a group of guys and girls in a field learning stuff and having some fun.
And it's all sponsored by Fitness Cake. So please bring Fitness Cake with you, and everyone will be fine. So if you want, I was going to say, before you do that, excellent. If you want to book it, just drop me an email, which will be in the description of this video, I'm sure. Probably won't, we'll forget. But you can find me on Facebook, email, just stick my name in Google, you'll find me. I'm the good looking one.
I think we'll have a link to all the instructors as well in the description.
That's the plan, yeah. But book quickly, because I'm literally ordering t-shirts now. And if you want your commemorative t-shirt in the right size, then you probably need to tell me now. So get on with it. Book, or stay at home and cry for the rest of your life.